Hello and welcome to Oak&IV Skyrim. Oak&IV Skyrim is a massively modded Skyrim Let's Play and mod showcase presenting the very best mods that the Skyrim community has to offer. Right now, our protagonist, Grebo has successfully completed the Amorous Adventure Love and Death in Riften story arc. Amorous Adventures is an incredible overhaul of vanilla quests and dialogue. It is about love and romance and sex, but it's also an incredible comedy mod, and I could not recommend it more highly. So, Grebo, along with his faithful companions, Sofia, the funny, fully voiced follower, and the great Inigo, apparently staring at Sofia, and who wouldn't? Seriously, look at that babe. All right. So, Grebo, Inigo, and Sofia are in Aaron's home. We're going to go upstairs and show off one last feature of Amorous Adventures, not that kind of feature. And after we've done that, we're going to head off as a team to Icicle Valley. Icicle Valley is a Newlands and quest mod. It has a little bit of everything for everybody. It's very funny, very smart, it's gigantic, and you get to kill a whole lot of people, and that's awesome. It is the hope of our lead character, Grebo, to join the School of Spellcasting. That is why he came to Riften in the first place. Immersive artwork. A fairly new mod that adds art all over Skyrim and is well worth it. Alright. Normally you can only recruit E06 the Lioness after you have completed her Grimm's EverQuest. Now, Amorous Adventures has not touched the Grimm's EverQuest. It is still out there. You can still receive it at the appropriate time, and you can still do that quest. But you can recruit E06 much, much earlier. You can recruit E06 as soon as you have completed the Love and Death in Riften storyline. We're going to recruit E06 because...
Imagine if I was Dragonborn. The term shouting would take on an entirely new meaning.
Yes, it would. So we're recruiting E06 because we're expecting some trouble. We did have a gigantic Nord companion, Galahad. He's an awesome fighter, but he kept bumping into Grebo, and it finally drove Grebo nuts. So we've left Galahad at the pub, which is the appropriate place for a gigantic Nord, and hopefully E06 will be more fun.
Hello, friend.
Now you can see that E06 has a new option, My Lover. This activates the options from Amorous Adventures, but specifically we're going to use this one. Follow me, I need your help.
I'm right behind you.
And it's as simple as that. E06 is now our companion. Inigo has some fun dialogue with E06. Maybe it will activate before we leave the house. Maybe it won't. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
I've seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes. Yet I never tire of a good fight. What do you make of that?
I think it means that you're a violent person, but you don't like seeing the results of the violence you engage in.
Hello, Mule. My name is Inigo.
It is? Well, that's different.
It is not common in these parts, I grant you. To be honest, though, I have not met that many people called Mule either. Where does that come from?
I don't know, really.
Well, it is a very beautiful name. It suits you.
Why, thank you. You're very kind.
Do not mention it.
Inigo. Inigo is very smooth, and obviously quite fond of E06. Alright, we've gotten pretty much everything we can out of the house, everything we want anyway. There's nothing valuable left in here. We've taken a look at the immersive artwork. We've stripped the bodies. We've scattered Aaron's ashes. That's pretty much all we can do in here. So now I'm going to show off a little bit of trick. A little bit of a trick. There we go. And you're going to see how we're going to make our trip to the School of Spellcasting. So, you might remember that even though my character never uses scrolls, almost, he was given a teleport to School of Spellcasting scroll way back in episode 2. When you combine the teleporter that we are about to repair at the School of Spellcasting with the teleport to School of Spellcasting scroll, the school can become a major hub of your adventures in Skyrim. The teleporter will take you to all of the major cities in Skyrim. The scroll will take you to the teleporter. You can purchase more scrolls at the school. You can also, and this is probably a better choice long term, buy a book that lets you learn the teleport to SOS spell. Finally, once you have joined the School of Spellcasting, you will be able to sleep in the students' dormitories. What this basically means is that even though the School of Spellcasting never becomes a player home as such, much like the College of Winterhold, it can be a role-playing player home as long as you feel like your character is too low level to really have or want a home of their own. So, let's equip the scroll. Alright guys, let's hope this works. And here we are in the School of Spellcasting. So, let's very quickly check our journal. Teleporter repair person. Return to Chithonia. Alright, we are going to return to Chithonia. And once we have returned to Chithonia, watch out, Neil. We will be accepted into the School of Spellcasting. Now, while there's a certain amount of people zapping each other going on down there, the nice thing about it is that at least the kids in the School of Spellcasting actually practice with each other. Hello, Chithonia. Alright, I've completed your 2 quests. I have found the remains of your friend. Sorry about that. And I have also dropped off a crystal to repair the teleporter. So, Chithonia, I think I found your friend. She had this letter.
May I see that? I can see by the look on your face that something's wrong.
I'm sorry. Look, there were a lot of bandits, and I found her body nude. Oh, boy, that is not the right way to tell that story. Okay, look, I am terribly sorry, but she has passed on. I'd say she was in a better place, but I left her in a basement.
She went looking for trouble and found it. I'm sorry to keep you, but did she happen to have any spell books with her?
Alright, I've only got 2 options here. I can semi-lie, not with her, no. The spellbook was actually in a box several feet away. And I can say there was a tome, but I no longer have it. That's not true either. I've got the tome on me, and I'd like to return it to Chthania because A, it's a spell I would never actually use, and B, Greboag is doing his level best not to get kicked out of this place the way he was kicked out of the College of Whispers, so he's trying to play it as a straight arrow at least until he gets what he needs here. There was a tome, but I no longer have it. That's not true, but that's what I'm using. Actually, now, let's go with the safe lie. Not with her, no. I really wish there was an option to return the tome.
Maybe it's better that way. Thank you for coming to tell me. I'd better get back to my work.
Alright, completed, missing. And now we repair the teleporter. Okay, Mo has the crystal.
I know, I can feel the change already.
What? I find it highly improbable that giving a smelly driver a rock fixed.
Doubt has no place in magic, my friend. So, who's going first?
Quite right, Chthania. Oblivion or bust, eh? I'm off then! Your teleporter, you first. Yeah, it's your teleporter. You go in first.
Ha! Maybe another time, right? Haha.
Alright, she gave me 3 more scrolls that teleport me back to the school. With that and the teleporter, I have a lot of freedom of exploration. I don't want to ask how the teleporter is working because logically there's no way she could know that yet. We're going to assume that this conversation is what my character remembers of several conversations over a period of time, just like most of Skyrim. That's why Skyrim cities are so small. Skyrim cities aren't really that small. That's just what your character remembers years later as he tells the story. Or at least that's how I fan-like it. I'd like to join the school, as I made very clear in our earlier conversation.
You have been so helpful that the headmistress has said that you may join our school. Isn't that exciting?
Well, I mean, it is the main reason I wanted to come to Skyrim, other than that little incident where I got kicked out of the College of Whispers and almost got my head chopped off. But no, that's why I came to Icicle Valley to join this school. Have I already met all the requirements?
No. All students are required to pay instruction fees, plus a one-time expense fee of 3,000 septims. Membership also allows you to buy spellbooks.
Oh, boy. See, I kind of feel like I'm being scammed at this stage. You know, I already tromped over to Riften and had this huge harrowing adventure just because all I really wanted to do was find your friend and return the crystal. Oh, and those bandits that killed your friend, they almost killed me. But I'm supposed to hand over some gold, but whatever, fine. Okay, here's my gold.
Excellent. I suggest you take a look in the library when you can. Also, morning meditation starts just before sunrise. Don't be late.
Ooh, I get gloves and shoes and robes. I've been trying not to spend too much time in my inventory screen, but let's take a look. The shoes give you 15% magic resistance. That's nice. The gloves give you a good shot of extra magicka. And the robes are 100% extra magic regeneration. At the moment, I prefer my necromancer robes, which I got off of one of the bodies of one of the people I slew, so they're probably all stinky with blood and stuff, but still. I like it. Alright, I feel less gypped. At least I got some cool gear. Now, I should point out, and I won't really do much of this.
I remember a cut purse trying to rob me on the road once. When I drew Grim Sever, I think the poor man soiled his armor.
M.E.L.E. telling some stories to Icicle of her heroism. What I wanted to point out was this. Now that you have joined the school, a lot of the items, not all, but a lot, you can just pick up freely instead of it counting as stealing. That can return a lot of your lost 3,000 gold, and it's one of the nicer conversations. Now here we have
Need something?
the headmistress of the school. I don't normally show a lot of my bartering, buying, and selling, but I just want you to take a quick look here. What have you got for sale?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Icicle Valley is full of fantastic custom spells. Nor do I consider them to be cheating particularly. They are mostly on par with other spells that you can either get from mods or in vanilla Skyrim. More to the point, you have to pay very good money for them, or many of them are available scattered around the Icicle Valley quest location, so you can get them that way too. These are a great reason for joining the School of Spellcasting. You get access to all of these wonderful spells, and you get them in a role-playing friendly way. So, what my character is going to do now is he is going to buy and sell quite a bit. I'm going to fill up my inventory with some of these awesome spells. And I'm also going to run all over the school like a maniac, picking up everything that isn't nailed down that I can legally do so, because, hey, 3rd level character, just joined a guild. That's what I do. It's all I do. But I'm not going to force you to watch me loot. Tame. Creatures and people, pretty much all of them, won't fight for 73 seconds. Now, is that frickin' awesome or what? Alright. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to stop the recording, and I will see you guys, well, you guy, singular. It's basically just you, dude. You are the only one watching. You know it, I know it, we must both live with that fact. Okay, off goes the tape, and I will see you in just a few minutes elsewhere in the school.
Until next time.
And we're back. Alright. So, Griboag has purchased a whole new outfit. He's purchased a bunch of great spell tomes, and he's generally feeling much better about himself. And I seem to have a quest arrow active. I don't remember having an active quest. Oh, stop with the active quests automatically going on there. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to find some more things to do around the School of Spellcasting. Now, Griboag has 2 real choices here. He can continue exploring the school.
I do love causing a stir. Once I started singing at the top of my voice, and someone told me to stop shouting. Then I replied, "Do I look dragonborn or like one of those creepy old guys who live on the mountaintops to you?"
Gribo does not actually know anything about Dragonborn right now, except what he's read. He does not know certainly that he is the Dragonborn. Now, I could run around looting more in front of you guys. I won't. But I do like that now that you've joined the school.
I've seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes. Yet I never tire of a good fight.
That was just lying
What do you
around.
make of that?
Good find.
All right. Now here we have Master Folia. Master Folia is a fully voiced follower and a quest giver in character. Griboag is tempted to find out what happened with Captain Mead. He's fairly sure he remembers Captain Mead we met all the way back in the first episode. Captain Meade is the captain of the Ol Aroni. Griboag's parents served on the Ol Aroni, but Griboag was very beat up and confused when he first came out of Helgen and could not place the name.
Huh?
So Gribo was tempted to find out what happened with Meade. At the same time, he's in the School of Spellcasting now. Seems like an opportunity to learn, and this is why he came here after all. Think of him as being a college kid who just isn't interested in dealing with family business.
Nothing.
Pardon me, are you a teacher here?
I am the Destruction Master here. What is it you hope to learn?
Skyrim is a dangerous place. I need to be able to protect myself, because I am a cowardly illusionist.
I see. Then you should learn to run very, very fast.
Are you unwilling to teach me about destruction magic?
Only a fool arms strangers with violent powers only to unleash them upon the public. No. You have given me no reason to instruct you.
Voiced, I believe, by Anna Castiglione. What can I say or do to change your mind? Of Anna's NPCs, and many other ones. What can I say or do to change your mind? If you're unwilling to help students learn, why bother becoming a teacher? Well, I don't intend to get confrontational with her. After all, I need some teaching here. And asking people to complete a quest before you'll do anything for them is Skyro standard. What can I say or do to change your mind? Boy, it sounds like the practicing students out there are killing each other.
All right. I was about to go take care of a problem, but I'll let you try first.
And what's the problem? Sorry if you can hear me drinking my coffee. What is the problem?
Some brutish types are harassing my niece. If you can take care of them without killing anyone, I will teach you.
Well, blowing off the quest is ridiculous. What does mercy have to do with destruction magic? I don't really like that response because, yeah, it's very Chinese. Of course, you must be able to heal if you want to kill, and that's dojo wisdom. You do not want to injure your sparring partners beyond your ability to put them back together because, after all, you need to practice with them again tomorrow. Plus, it was just generally true that if you were going to learn to kill, you were going to learn to heal. That was built in to the training system, at least in martial arts, if not in actual war. Even basic training, they'll probably give you some first aid. What does mercy have to do with destruction magic?
It is a matter of control. I am a master of violence. Violence is not my master. I understand when violence is useful, and when it is unnecessary.
And what am I supposed to do then?
Find a way to convince those thugs to leave without killing them. Go through town to the Adrim farm. Come back once the problem is dealt with.
The Merciful Destroyer. Alright. Well, this sounds like a good college quest. Let's head out and try and do this. Really, Inigo and Miel?
What's the hurry?
You're not invisible, and the hurry is I need to get past you. Now, I should mention that downstairs there is a location in the school you can sleep. Maybe we'll see it later, not right this second, though. Wow. Those guys are really training hard. See, I quite like the fact that the kids at the School of Spellcasting do train with each other. On the other hand, it's dangerous to get too close to them with your companions, as companions zapped by those spells will start going berserk and try and wipe out their perceived attackers.
He wouldn't be best pleased. Men already constantly complain about being shouted at by their wives. I mean, can you imagine a Dragonborn woman shouting at her husband? That would really give him something to complain about.
Noted, Sofia. All right, let's head on out. Beautiful Icicle Valley. It's a great town.
I've never been a sellsword, never traded my skills for pay. I've always adventured on my own terms.
That's nice to know. Caprizul. Hello, have you come for the school?
I am Caprizul. Your voice has the sound of someone familiar. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Caprizul plays a role in Ol Aroni. If you've played Ol Aroni, you can tell him you've met him before, and he'll remember you. But in this case, I am Griboag. We've never met.
Well, now we have. To answer your question, I have been invited to give a lecture here.
A lecture? On what subject? Oh yeah, clicking will help.
I will be speaking on the benefits of oral teaching and dangers of keeping spell tomes. We will also discuss multi-layered spell casting.
All right, let's be nice. Sounds intriguing. I will certainly try to come. And indeed, it does sound kind of interesting. We'll do this quest.
Splendid. You are more than welcome.
So you should already be getting a hint that there are plenty of great quests to do in the School of Spellcasting. Alright. I'm impressed by your levitation skills there. That is Master Duel. Master Duel, or Dowel, I don't know how to pronounce that, is the restoration trainer at the college, at the School of Spellcasting. He doesn't really have a lot to say. We will explore the public market eventually, just not right now. Also, honestly, the public market is only really there for buying and selling. And on this Let's Play, I'm trying not to do too much buying and selling, as that's not a lot of fun to watch. Sticky on the ground honey nut treat. Alright.
Good morning.
Oh, a saleswoman.
Huh?
What do you got for sale?
Take a look.
Just food.
Yeah,
Alright. Now here's the deal. Your journal has told you to speak to the niece of Master Folia. That's her farmhouse over there. And you are not to harm the thugs in there. But here's the problem. I have yet to find a way of getting to that farmhouse without somehow alerting the thugs, at least with my companions in tow. And if you do alert the thugs, then they will attack. So, what can you do? And yeah, I definitely have to get much better armor from y'all. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our companions.
Have you noticed that people seem to always say the same things? And people complain about me.
I understand. We're going to ask our companions to wait for us here.
I'll gladly share my pleasure with you.
Thank you, Miel. Please wait here.
Certainly. Be careful.
That was very flirty of you.
Something on your mind? No, my mind is a sky without birds at the moment.
Inigo hasn't given me lots of responses to the Any Thoughts question because we are out of Skyrim proper, I think.
I am here for you. I'm afraid not. What is on your mind?
Now you'll see that he just isn't interested in talking anymore. Wait here, Inigo.
If there's trouble, come get me.
Yeah. Sofia?
I'm all ears. Well, not literally, of course.
Wait here.
Okay, I guess I'll wait a while. But I'm not waiting forever.
Okay, our companions are waiting. So now here's the situation. We gotta sneak past those Schmendricks. Concealment. True invisibility. We are now muffled and invisible.
I've seen enough death to last 3 lifetimes. Yet I never...
And yet I know if I open that gate,
What do you mean?
I'm gonna wake up those Schmendricks. Those thugs. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna try to sneak around this way. Alright, I've got into the farmhouse. And there is Relina. Hello, are you Master Folia's niece?
Yes, I'm Relinia. Who are you?
Relinia, alright. Your aunt said thugs are harassing you.
Thugs? No, it's just Ambrew. We're from the same village. Don't hurt him, please. As children, we used to play that we'd be married when we grew up. We're not children anymore, and I'm with someone else now. Ambrew needs to understand that.
This has absolutely nothing to do with me. Would you like me to, I don't know, call on my minions to brutally murder Andrew? After all, I am a powerful illusionist, or cowardly illusionist. I don't really know the difference now.
Help us, and I'll put in a good word for you with my auntie. All you have to do is give this flower to Ambrew. Hopefully he'll understand the meaning and go home.
Excuse me? Also, your eyes are absolutely freaking me out. You're horrible! I want nothing to do with this! Let's just blow the quest anyway! A flower? Fine, but if he starts anything, I'll run away crying like a little baby man. I'll be glad to help. Well, I will be glad to help, but running away crying like a little baby man is also on the table.
I'm sure he'll get the message. I'm sorry you were dragged into this. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Your ability to pass that cup
Get an
through
axe
the
and bring me
table
all the wood
is
you can chop.
just remarkable.
Yes?
Now, your eyes are wrong. Let's steal from your chest. No. All right, we're actually going to save
Need something?
before we go through this door. All right, and now Ambrew is not hostile. Good work, Folia, trying to get me to murder your... Well, trying to get me to murder your niece's stalker, which honestly, I guess, is a reasonable choice. Ambrew, Relinia asked me to give this to you. Also, I murdered you in a previous save game.
What's this then? Oh, I see. I understand. I guess I'll be on my way then. Right. Come on, you sweets. Let's go get drunk.
Boy, he took that remarkably well for someone who was willing to fight to the death not one save ago. Honestly, I feel quite let down. But you got to admit, this is a nice farm. I love... Sorry about moving your cart. I love that Icicle Valley has a fisherman, it has a farmer, it has carts that bring supplies. Real thought has gone into how the people of Icicle Valley eat and function on a day-to-day basis, which is more than you can say of most of Skyrim.
Good to see you.
My, that's not a bad outfit. You people are being so friendly.
Staying safe, I hope?
I just had to murder you one save ago, and now you're friendly. I can't cope. I just can't cope. All right.
You bring a smile to this one's eyes and peace to his heart.
Thank you, Thug. I love you too. You can be my next companion.
I am ready to go if you are. I'm right behind you.
Follow me, Inigo.
Yes, I'm listening.
Please follow me, Sofia.
Okay, let's go pick some flowers. Just kidding. I want to go and kill something.
And beautiful Mial, follow me.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We so need to get her new armor. Giuseppe's house. I don't even know who Giuseppe is.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Ah! Wow. Well, I like your outfit. That was crude of me. All right. So...
I love the cold air. It's exhilarating. Good to see you. Perhaps what do you need? More blood, but there's something about it that makes me feel alive.
Sounds like someone is practicing their magic up there. Oh, I do hope that this does not cause one of my companions to attack him. Alright guys, let's save and head on into the swamp. And here we are. Hero is getting hungry and thirsty. And filled with a sense of ennui. A feeling that all is lost and hope is gone. Or maybe just hungry and thirsty, I don't really know. Dining in Student Hall. And in we go. Hello, Master Folia. I'm not going to be able to see your face.
Do you know what I love to do when I have a little too much spare gold? Find a beggar and pay them to harass people. They are so desperate for money that they will do almost anything. It can be very entertaining to watch.
That is both disgusting and awesome looking. Hey, free honey jar. I'm like Pooh Bear. Ooh, unseared silverfish and a plate! Because I really needed that plate. Alright, Master Folia. See, you have normal eyes. Wow, you look really old compared to your voice. Your niece is fine. Problem solved.
And you took care of the problem without killing anyone. Very good. Destruction should always be a last resort. Strive for wisdom, not might.
Alrighty then. Hey, skill increase. Let's see what else Folia can do for us. But first, I need to take a leak and a bowl. Greetings, Master Folia.
Greetings.
Well, that was unsatisfying. Will you train me now?
Compassion. Consider your actions before acting. Do what is necessary to benefit all concerned, including those you consider vile.
Like trolls, Draugr, and Falmer. Well, to be fair, I mostly feel sorry for the Falmer, and trolls are just like gorillas, so I don't hate them particularly. Draugr, yeah, they're creepy. I consider them vile. But this is not about me. It's about Griboag. Like trolls, Draugr, and Falmer.
Creatures are mere victims of circumstance. They only are what they are. The truly evil often do not appear as monsters. The point is, extend compassion to all beings whenever possible.
Not all beings accept compassion. Master Folia has a very martial arts style of training.
Do not confuse compassion and mercy. Mercy is concerned with kindness. Compassion is doing what needs to be done for the greater good. If it helps save a village, burning one house may be compassionate.
This compassion, it does not mean what you think it means. Interesting, though.
Beware how you influence the fate of others. Controlling the minds of others robs them of free will. Taking someone's choice is one of the most evil acts you may do.
Oh dear. I'm an illusionist. That makes me very uncomfortable. But it's a fair cop. Doesn't illusion magic deal with mind control?
It certainly does. Even the seemingly harmless calm spell may be used for evil. Calming someone so you may pick their pocket, for example. Consider whether calmness is always the best thing to be. What made a person angry in the first place?
And what if my picking that gentleman's pocket benefits the greater good?
Always be suspect of your own judgments. Doing good for some often does harm to others. Take war, for example. The heroes who win wars for their country still leave many widows and fatherless children to suffer.
It's certainly something to think about.
Most think of destruction magic as evil because it is violent. Intentions and actions can be evil. Violence just is. Mastering the emotions and sharpening the mind through meditation are critical for all destruction mages.
She's the one who instructed me on my sword fighting techniques. Can you imagine?
Yes, Miel, I can, but right now I'm trying to talk to the lady who's going to teach me stuff. Not that you haven't taught me things too, Miel. I mean, you're one of the only good people in Skyrim. And what about spells, Master Folia?
Well, of course we must master spells. Without magic, we'd be called priests and priestesses, wouldn't we?
Technically speaking, without magic, I would probably be called a con artist or sneak thief, second assistant librarian, clerk, something like that. Would you teach me some spells?
Do you know the Flames spell?
Yes, I do in fact know the flame spell.
Good. Come with me to the training room.
Started destruction training. Ooh, that's awesome! I get to go to the training hall. And I get to open the skills menu.
It
to
was at the
level up.
College of Winterhold that I learned this spell that made people naked. It has definitely got to be my favorite. It was all my idea, of course. Oh, I can show you if you like. Whoa, calm down. I didn't mean on me, I was talking about on you.
Ah, you flirty thing. I'm trying to get people out of the way so Master Folia can proceed to the training room. Okay, guys, I think this is a good place to break. Master Folia and I are about to head off to the training room. Well, really, Master Folia and Gribalog. Which sounds fun. Kitchen. There we go. Master Folia is heading to the training room. So Master Folia and I will head over to the training room. My character will get some advanced destruction training. Well, more advanced destruction training. And we will continue in the next episode of Oak&IV Skyrim, exploring Icicle Valley. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video. And I look forward to seeing you all in our next episode, Episode 7, as we continue with the School of Spellcasting in Icicle Valley.